friends, welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. I hope you all are doing terrific. I am doing just fine, thank you. And today is day 16 of Dear Prompts. Prompt cards plus art play equals this journal or your journal. All right, let's get the colors picked. I already started the timer. I'm ahead of the game for once today. Can you believe that? Let's use that, whatever that may be. We need to mix these up a little. Let's use that. I think we need the front. Let's try that. And the make. And let's do that. Okay, here we go. Let's put these up in our little spot. All right. The color, here, let's zoom you in so you can see what I'm actually saying here. The color is going to be Fresh Pencils. Love that. Love that color, absolutely. The action is sketch. Ay, this might be bad. Oh my gosh, the element is country. We're going to talk about these in a minute. And the make is belly bands. Okay. All right. Okay, so belly bands is pretty self-explanatory. That'll be pretty easy, right? We're not worried about that. Country could be like country like aesthetic, or I suppose it could be country as in a country. So keep that in mind. That's subjective. It's up to you. Fresh pencils, I kind of thinking like that golden yellow color, or orangish yellow. But it really could be, there's red pencils, blue, green. I would probably, but there's pastels too. So, I mean, it could even be black from the lead, or like a dark gray from the lead of the pencil. It could be pink for the eraser on the pencil. So, yeah. Okay. And sketch. I have no clue. See, I'm not a sketcher. That's supposed to be my glue bottle. It looks like a rocket. I am not really a good sketcher, so that might be interesting. Okay, so we're gonna make a belly band. We need something to cover the back. Fresh pencils. We gotta figure out what aesthetic we want to go into. Let's look at yellows. Let's look at yellows and see what we got going on. I've been using so many of my printables with this. Ooh, actually that might work. Right there. That one might work. Let's use this for a background, but I actually want to use it like that. So we're gonna have to put something else here. Maybe just a solid color, or maybe I have an idea. I have a thought. Let's check something out here. I glue this here. I moved it. Alright, if I glue that there, then, so I think right here on this, we can tear it. Oops, let's move you back out, because I'm always forgetting to do that, and then you miss half of what I do. Okay, so we're going to try to tear it along this line here. Okay, so if we do that, And then we're going to do that. We actually only need, we could do 1, 2, we'll do it like that. I don't know, for some reason I just kind of like that. So I think that's what we're going to do. Alright, let's glue this down. This will be our background. And we'll have that part done. And we're not really going to worry about too much else because we need to make a belly band. Okay. Let's put this down here. Glue that down. Whoops. And let's push that down. And then we're going to glue this right there. We could have made it into a pocket, but I don't really want to do that because I want to, we're going to be doing a belly band, so let's just, we'll leave it at that. Alright, let's cut this on. Alright, we've got our background now. Let's grab red, orange, yellow, green, that, and sorry, I need to check this because my kids are sorry. I just need to check because my kids are not home, so I had to, they're out and about today, so I want to just make sure that they are not requiring my assistance in any shape or form. Not like I could really do anything because they took the car. But, you know, there's always, oh, I gotta get this out of here. See, look, all my long strips I keep in a Pringles can that I decorated. But I need a strip here. And this is really full. I also use these, I don't just use them for belly bands, I use them for when I'm making beads, and paper beads and things like that too. Okay. Alrighty. We've got that. Let's set this aside because we're going to decorate this. Got some yellow pieces here. These are our yellow prints. So let's see what we've got going on. Probably not that so much. I kind of like the mac and cheese. We can use that. I like that. Definitely like, that might be too much plaid. Maybe a piece of that. Piece of that, perhaps. Let's do a piece of that. Maybe that. That's kind of cute. These are bigger pieces. So I think we'll leave those alone. Okay, let's put these back. That should give us enough to create a base here. Okay. let's decide how wide we want it to be. I think we want it to be, let's make it 2 inches. So I really only need this for the first one, and then we'll figure the rest of them out. Okay. Let's just okay. We're going to glue this down. There, and then we'll do a piece. We just need to put glue on this whole thing pretty much. I'm just really lining one side up, not so much worrying about the other side. There. There. Whoops. No. Oh, we need more glue on there. Line that side up. Let's do that might be long enough. Wait a minute, let me see how long we need this to be. Yeah, that is long enough. We don't need this piece. Alright, that's gonna go to the trash. Okay. Let's put these yellows back. We might use that somewhere. You know, I have stored my scraps many different ways, but this has been by far the most effective. Okay. I'll probably glue this maybe here. I don't know, we'll figure that out in a minute. Alright, so we're gonna go, let's actually line this up. Let's line that up, and let's just cut it. Okay. And that gives us a nice one. And maybe let's add that there. Whoa, that was on there tight. Okay. There we go. Let's turn that off. And those can all go back in yellow as well. Okay, we've got that now. have that. Okay, so that'll be our belly band, but we're not really done with that yet. Country sketch. We've got the fresh pencil thing done. Country and sketch. Country. Yeah. Let's see what we got. We've got cows. We've got a watering can. That might work. Or a bicycle, like they're going to ride their bike to school, maybe? I don't know. There's a duck. I don't know when I got... Oh, look at these little yellow chicks. They're so cute. They wouldn't really go with that vibe, though. Wait. They would go more with the watering can vibe. Where did that watering can go? Okay, if we did that... I don't know, this doesn't scream very country to me, though. I don't know. The ducks are really cute, but I think we're going to go back with the bike, maybe. Or wait, what's this? All these were in a country set. That's why I came to this when I'm like country vibe. Wait, what's this? Love. I think it was Country Valentines or something, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I'm not crazy about it because it, the stickers feel like sticky to me, kind of. You know what? I have something else too. Maybe we should try the other set. Because I don't know that that might be okay, but not really. It's not really totally country. Let me look at something else here. I think I have. Let's stick those back in there. Okay. I have these, and I think there's some country ones in here somewhere. These rub-on like transfers. I made these little pockets for this book by just sewing them up. These are kind of country ones. You know, I might go... You know what? I think I'm going to go the other route. Because I just don't feel like this is great for this aesthetic. I think I'm going to... It's got an actual country on it. What is this? Manitoba? What is that? I don't know. Oh. That's Montreal, Quebec. Canada would be the country for that, but I kind of feel like we need the whole country. If we're gonna stretch it, then we like need to what's that? Polar Jet Stream. This book had a lot of like, I got so lucky when I first started junk journaling. I found a lot of stuff, but I really haven't been that lucky since then. Prince Edward Island. I think that's still part of Canada if I'm correct. That's Nova Scotia. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just get an actual map page. Where are the maps? Music. Maps. This is Canada. What if we... That says Canada there. So what if we used part of that to make our card to go underneath this? And it could be pretty big, actually. If we glued that down there, then I'd say nicely it could fit. I don't know. Let's give it some room. So let's say about there. And then let's make it, I don't know, to about there. Let's make it about that size. Alright. So instead of country like country western, we're gonna go country like a place, a country. And this one is gonna be Canada. There. Yeah, see, this colors will kind of look cool with that. It kind of brings out some of the colors in there too. So I'm good with that. Okay. We're definitely going to need to probably... Oh, I hate to cover that up. Wish there was a way to stabilize that without, but I want to be able to write on it. I need a thick see-through paper that can be written on. I don't know. What are we thinking? I really want this to be stabilized somehow. What if... I have a perfect idea. I have an idea. What if we... That is not big enough. What if we made it as big as this? but we're going to staple it up here. That way you could write there, but you could also flip it up and see what was there. All right, and let's just staple this. All right. What we're gonna do. There, 1, 2, 3. There we go. And that way we can bend that up. We should probably put a strip of something. What if we put just to cover those staples up? Do you think that will stay? Or maybe we should just use this. Let's just use let's put this down, and then I'm going to put some glue down too, just to kind of make sure it stays. Okie pokey. I've really been loving seeing all your creations. They're so very clever. I get so excited seeing them all. And I'm thrilled the people that are participating. I love it, and I feel your support for sure. Okay. There we go. Let's do that. And that. Okay. There. That covered those in the back. Give us a writing space. We can tuck that in. Let's round the corners just to give it a more finished look. There we go. All right, so that'll go under there. That's going to go on there. Okay, so we took care of country. That's done. Wait, where did our other one go? Oh no, we lost one. Where did it go? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How did I lose a card? Oh, it's right here. Duh. Okay, belly bands. Brush, pencils, country. Now we have to worry about sketch. Okay. We're going to do that there. We need a sketch. Oh, I was kind of thinking we could sketch a maple leaf on there. Isn't Canada known for their maple leaves? says the maple leaf is a prominent symbol of Canada, mostly notable featured on the Canadian flag and widely used in various Canadian contexts. It is a national emblem and a symbol of Canadian identity, representing both the country's natural environment and its history and culture. The maple leaf's prominence extends beyond the flag, appearing on coins and logos of Canadian companies and sports teams, and even as certification mark on product labels. Alright, let's see. So what if we just sketched a maple leaf? Let's see. What if we just sketched one like here? Let's see. Oh, let's sharpen our pencil. Where? Okay, that's better. All right. So let's see. What if we did it like right here? Dude. Wait, let's. Dude. Okay, this one is gonna go there, and then there. I think I made this too wide. This needs to be. It needs to come out like that. I don't know about that. I think this is not in the right proportion at all. Oh, yeah. See, this is why I don't sketch, because I'm not good at this. I'm not good at it. Okay. There. To like right there. And there. Okay, that comes across. Go there. That needs to be bigger. Okay. There. There's got to be an easier way to do this. Does that look like a maple leaf? Kinda, sorta, not really. I don't know. I could have picked something easier, I suppose. To sketch.
I'm just not very good at drawing. It's just not my thing. I don't know. What do we think? Alright. And let's color it in with a red colored pencil for Canada. Just loosely color it in. This is not my finest work. At all. Sorry, Canada. And anybody who's Canadian, I'm sure they taught you in school how to draw Maple Leaf. I, on the other hand, did not learn that. Did, obviously. From this drawing, you can tell that I did not learn it. I would have liked much better if it would have said trace. Please trace it. I could have done that much easier. But you saw it here, folks. I did not trace it. Oh, I guess it kind of, from far away, maybe looks like a leaf. Alright. If you squint your eyes and look at it, maybe it does. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay. So now we've got sketch. So we have everything that we have to have. And we just need to jazz this up a little bit more. What do we want? Let's get our little thing here and add some stuff to this belly band real quick. Kind of want to add some text. Wait, there's some text. I can just glue that on there. Glue that on. Maybe not, if our glue is all stuffed up. It's been happening a lot lately. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Alright. There. Let's see. Let's put it's too big. Ooh, that might work. Let's glue that somewhere. Do we have too bad we don't have like a little pencil as a nod to, I probably do somewhere, but I don't want to have to go search for it and take up all that time.
she's so cute. She was on a she was on something already, and I had to take it off, and because it was too girly. Let's put her on here. I don't think she needs that doll. We'll leave those. Something else. Let's put her on here. Cute. Cutie patootie. See where it was glued on before? Not anymore though. Now we're using her. Okay. Use her there. Maybe put I think I need something else. Trying to get these all reorganized. Some music paper. That might be kind of interesting. Let's put that on there. Should we bend this? No, I think that's fine. Okay, that. I feel like we need one more thing here. Like down towards the end. And then we should be good. God, hang out. Let's see where I ripped my nail off and it went clear down to the quick. It hurts. It hurts. I hate it when that happens. It's my fault. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, what if we? No, there's two numbers. We can't have two numbers. No. What's this publisher books thing? Wait, where did that go? Dagnabbit. I kind of like that. I wish there was a smaller one. I bet I do have a smaller one somewhere. Maybe we need to use here. Let's see if we got something in here. August Industrial, Main Street, Airmail Music. Oh, look, we could. That's another nod to a country. I wonder if there's Canada in here. I don't remember there being Canada though. But we could do USA. We could do that. Let's do that. Just another little nod. USA there. And then let's put a number up here. Maybe not that. Okay, hold on. I saw a really...
Where'd it go? Oh, look, number 5, number 5. It's probably not a good idea. Let's do that. Okay, that works. Give it some interest. Make it the focal point. That's what we just did. We made it interesting. There's things on here that people would look at, and it is the focal point. Okay. There we go. Now, let's put this in here. Here we go. And here we go. And we got it in there. And we'll slide this underneath. And then we've got everything. All right, let's take a look at it again. Let me zoom you in so you can see it. All right, so we did sketch. We did our rough little sketch of a maple leaf for Canada. So we did that sketch. Country, we decided to take it as a country instead of like country aesthetic. So we did Canada, and there's also USA on here. So, oh, you can't see that. There you go, right there, USA. All right, so we've got that element country. The make. I am sorry. Wait a minute. I need to get a cough drop. It's not because I have a cough. It's because my throat gets dry. Okay. Belly band. We made a belly band. That was our make. Very good. This is coming off. Let's re-glue this real quick. Okay. So our make was a belly band. And our color was fresh pencils. And I went the yellow route. There's all kinds of yellows in here. The background's yellow. There's yellows here in the this chart. And we made them put yellows into the belly band. So, fresh pencils. And that's it for today. Remember that crafting is cheaper than therapy, and we get to make really cool stuff. And the best thing is we get to make really cool friends. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you create along, share it with the hashtag Dear Prompt, Prompt, H as in happy, P as in place, C as in crafting. And so that I can see what you made, because I'm excited. I love seeing what y'all create. And I hope you're having fun. Until next time, ta-ta!